CoastLife in my hands. I've got 3 incredible stories written by 3 incredible ladies who are joining me on the CoastLife couch today. I'm so excited to introduce to you the Nastalski family. We've got Kinley, Jessaka, and Ellery joining me on the couch. Welcome, all 3 of these lovely young ladies. Our authors and or sort of publishers, so to speak, because this has really been a family project, all 3 of these stories. So let's start with you, Jessaka. A Fate in the Woods. This is a story you said for reluctant readers.
Yes.
Which
Young
that was me once.
Yeah, so I wrote this for students or readers who don't usually like to pick up books. So it's nice, quick chapters, and it's high interest. It is book 1 in a 3-part series, so the other 2 parts are coming out shortly.
Nice.
So I've tested this out with some of my students. It was kind of drawn upon from my students' lives and put together in a story.
Now you're an English teacher, correct?
Yes.
So what does it mean to you to not only write and publish a book, but especially one that sort of targets those reluctant readers that you probably see quite a bit of?
Yes, and that's kind of how it blossomed into reality, was having the idea during the COVID time and coming out of that with so many students not wanting to pick up a book.
Yeah.
So just being able to get something in their hands that they could read and devour quickly and want to read more. So that was very nice.
Yeah. Now I know that you've got to be proud because both your girls are now published authors
I am
too.
very
How
proud of
awesome is
them.
that? Now, Kinley, how old are you?
8.
You're 8, and look at you. You already have a book out. How does that make you feel? Good. Are you proud of yourself? You should be. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about this story, The Animal Family Adventures, because this is kind of one that's in a series as well, right?
It is.
So I know you had a favorite page in here. Do you want to kind of show that off? The illustrations are beautiful too.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
We worked with this illustrator is over in Slovakia. And we work across digitally and do everything just digitally, and he is amazing to work with.
How cool is that? So what sort of story will readers get out of The Animal Family Adventures?
It was about how to build a family no matter how people look.
Amazing, what a wonderful message.
Yes.
Yeah, that's incredible. I think this will really resonate with a lot of young readers out there. Now, Ellery, the book that you wrote when you were young, and it's sort of been revisited. So tell me a little bit about the process of how it started and where we ended up.
I wrote this story when I was in 3rd grade. I wrote it for a writing contest, and I ended up winning.
Yes.
And it's about a character who gets left home alone for the first time, and they're super scared, and there's just some obstacles that they face while they're home alone. And by the end of the book, they are so excited when their owners come home and see them. Yeah.
And it plays with perspective, so the whole time you're reading it, you're thinking it's, a real life person, and then you get to the end, and it's actually the dog.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yes. So.
Wow, and you wrote that when you were in 3rd grade. So what was sort of the inspiration and story behind that?
I don't know. We had just gotten my dog, and I don't know. I wanted something.
To stay home by yourself?
I've just been allowed to stay home by myself, and I wanted to give something that was kind of like different, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Something that wasn't seen usually. So
Yeah.
I thought that the twist at the end was a good way to, I don't know, spice things up, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I also think it's a great sort of first twist for young readers.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, Jessaka, what does it mean to you that you and your girls are all writers, and this is sort of something that you can do as a family?
Yes, I'm so very proud of them, and we have continued her series, and we have 2 more of these Animal Family Adventure books coming out shortly, and then Ellery is actually going to help with another series that I have, a Caleb the Crab series, and she's going to take over with some of the minor characters and writing some secondary stories off of that.
Wonderful. So where can people get a hold of these books and stories? Because I know there's a lot of families that are going to want to read these together.
Amazon, Barnes & Noble. It's also on JessakaNastalski.com. We have our own little website. And you can purchase them through any of those avenues.
Awesome. Kinley, did you have something else you wanted to say? Yes? No? No, that's all right. Well, make sure you get your hands on these books. Wonderful stories, beautifully illustrated, and some great lessons that you can learn in them as well. But we've got some more CoastLife. Maybe you'll learn something there too when we get back.